Hey all, it's Megan. I've been trying to make this video all day, but we've had some technical difficulties and then it started raining on me. So I'm still gonna go forward and make this video and let it rain and move on. Anyway, this video is about my 5 magical takeaways from my recent 2020 Walt Disney World vacation. This was for early September 2020. So let's just get started. My first magical takeaway is the character cavalcades. Now, we used to have, prior to COVID, we had the 2 o'clock, the 3 o'clock parades, and people would just wait along in lines for, 30 minutes to an hour ahead of time and see these big, giant, gorgeous productions. We don't have that right now, but what we do have, I think, is equally, if not more, magical. So what they have is the character cavalcades just pop up in different parts of the parks, and they have music, and they have your favorite characters. They have princesses, they have Buzz Lightyear, they have Woody, they have Minnie and Mickey, and Disney Junior characters, and it's just a blast. It's a fun dance party in the street, just, spur of the moment. So you could be in the store, like I was, just shopping for some souvenirs, and then you hear some music outside that wasn't there before, and you go, oh, something's happening. So then you head outside, and boom, there you go. There's the Green Army Men with their drums, and there's like Woody and Buzz, and everybody's waving, and then Mickey and Minnie come in their cute little cars, and it's a blast. It's a little bit of a throwback to the old Disney magic of just characters showing up and you being surprised and enjoying the moment. Now, number 2 magical takeaway was, believe it or not having fast passes. It was kind of fun not having to go back for a fast pass or worry about my next fast pass, and just going through the rides. One of the really special things that I experienced was some of the standby queues, just your regular queues, actually have stories built into them that go with the rides and walk you through to that ride experience, and it's so fun. Like, for example, one of my favorite rides in Magic Kingdom, probably my favorite ride in Magic Kingdom, is Peter Pan's Flight, and I always get a fast pass for it. Always. I don't even remember what it was like before I had fast pass for this ride. So when you get in the fast pass ride, lane, you just go up there and you don't see very much. You just kind of walk up. It's not that exciting. But you get to go in really fast, so you don't have to wait long. But this time we were in the regular standby queue, and I realized that the standby line walks you through the story of the Darling children, and so you start walking into their home, and you really get to see the whole home and the whole family, and you get to see Tinkerbell getting caught in the drawer in the bedroom, and it's really fun. And then at the end, of course, you get in the pirate ship and you sail off to Neverland. So that was a really fun thing, and I realized, wow, I don't remember the last time I've seen this, if I've ever seen it, because I usually get the fast pass. Go figure. Number 3, magical takeaway are the buses. I am a big fan of taking a Disney bus, taking free transportation that's included in my vacation rather than driving when possible. And the buses are really fun right now, wrapped in cute Disney characters and scenes, but on top of that, with social distancing, they only allow about 6 groups of people to be on the bus at a time, and they load you from back to front, and they ask you how many people are in your party, and they put you there. So whenever you're sitting on the bus, you're only sitting with your party. And one of the best parts about that is that even if you have to stand in line for a bus for a little bit, when you get on the bus, you're going to get to sit. Before, some people might be standing, and you're kind of in close quarters like most buses. But now you don't have anybody standing by you. You're not standing. You get on the bus. You get to sit. You get to talk to your party and have that time where you can go over what's going to happen next in your agenda, or talk about the things you've done already and have some time together. And it's really fun because it's not loud or anything. It's nice, quieter because there's not as many people. And it's just the buses are a really great experience to have right now. Magical takeaway number 4 is the dining made easy with the mobile app. My Disney Experience app has all these cool capabilities for dining right now. One is mobile ordering. You can make your order. You can ahead of time pick your window that you want to pick it up, then say, I'm here, and then it's like, oh, okay, well, window 3, there's your Dole Whip. You're like, wow, my Dole Whip's already ready for me before I got there. And it's really fast, really quick, and they're expanding the mobile order options right now. They've expanded some even since I was there just a few weeks ago. Part of that also is that they have now mobile check-in, so you'll get a notification if you have a table service reservation about 20 to 30 minutes before and say it's time to check in, and they'll ask you how many adults in your party, how many children, how many high chairs, if you have any special needs, if you have special food sensitivities, and so they'll let you know that, and they'll say, we'll let you know when your table's ready. So you can just keep shopping, keep walking, as long as you're within a close vicinity of your reservation. And then, boop, you get a notification, your table's ready. You walk up, you say, hi, I'm Megan. And they say, okay, well, here's your table, here's your high chair, here's your, here's the QR code, which is another part of the mobile app. Here's your QR code, scan that, here's your menu, let's go. Like we saw you have a gluten allergy, we saw you have a dairy allergy. How can we help you with that? So because of that, you have less face-to-face contact. So we reduce that for social distancing, but it also just makes things flow so smoothly, and I'm really hoping this is something that they keep in some capacity going into the future because it just made things so smooth. And then, of course, my number 5 magical takeaway is the Skyliner. Now, I know the Skyliner was here before COVID, and we loved the Skyliner before then, but it's just so great for this current time because they load the Skyliner. Each gondola is loaded with only your traveling party, and you get to get in here in the beautiful, gorgeous Skyliners. They're gorgeous. They're fun. The ride is fun, like just riding on them, and you get to be with just your party and have that time together and that experience together. And if you have not rode the Skyliner yet, the gondolas, they are fantastic. You get a bird's eye view of pretty much all of Walt Disney World resorts if you ride the whole route. You can go, they take you to Hollywood Studios, to Epcot, to several other resorts. And I can't recommend enough right now staying on a Skyliner, at a Skyliner resort, because it's not only ease of access, ease of transportation, but it is a fun ride. We literally spent like an hour or two just going back and forth on the Skyliner, getting on and off. The cast members must have thought we were nuts, but we had a blast, and we smiled, and we laughed, and we took pictures, and we took videos, and it was so much fun. So those are my top 5 magical takeaways from my vacation, and